Good day to you, dear listeners. Today we'll be talking about something very different from core medical explanations of what occupational therapy is. And our topic for today is God as an occupational therapist. I want to explain briefly in 5 different summaries that how is God and occupational therapy related. And I hope you're going to enjoy this series. So the first thing is arts and craft. In occupational therapy, one of our definitions states that it is the arts and craft of using activities to treat people with varying degrees of disabilities or diseases. Now, for me, the founder of arts and craft is God himself. And that is through the creation of man. If you look at the way we are, our curvature, our being, it's a craft we cannot explain fully till now. And that is why we can see that everything happening in the whole world is trying to imitate what man is. We have the robots, we have the artificial intelligence, we have some human dummies trying to imitate what man is, because man is the best form of art and craft beyond the paper cuttings and the colorings and the likes and drawings. And even if we take that, we have a lot of artists who draws just to imitate the arts and craft, which is one of the best skills of God himself. Secondly, there's something we call the psycho-spiritual integration frame of reference in occupational therapy, and this simply aims to explain that there is a way in which man draws meaning from the spiritual dimension. Lots of what we do end up either in prayer or supplication or sacrifices and the likes. This shows that there is something very important about the spiritual dimension of man, which makes or gives man meaning. And in doing our day-to-day activities, we find a lot of spiritual occurrences there. The third one is balance between work and rest. God was working for 6 days and he rested on the last day. Now, what I believe about this is this. Working for 6 days is, in my own profession, called work simplification. He didn't do everything once, even when he was capable of doing everything or creating everything in one day. He commanded light, firmament, he created animals, plants, etc. And man on the 6th day, he simplified this task. In occupational therapy, it is called work simplification techniques. Now, the second one is he rested on the last day after creation. Everyone knows the importance of rest, or else we all end up being stressed up. Now, resting simply means God was conserving his energy. And in occupational therapy, we refer to it as energy conservation technique. Now, the fourth one is freedom. Freedom, in another word, means independence. When we see the whole world, everyone is trying to gain independence from one thing or the other. Youths trying to gain independence from their parents, parents trying to gain independence from work, and we are all striving towards independence because freedom is something very important. And one of the key skills God gave man is ability to choose, the freedom to choose, free will. This is an important aspect of occupational therapy because at the end of our treatment and approaches or models in occupational therapy, we still come back to making sure that that patient is free, is independent in such a way that he or she doesn't really need an external help to carry out their day-to-day activities. The final one, which is to me one of the most funny aspects, is the Lord's Prayer. And I'll be picking a particular part of the Lord's Prayer. He said, give us this day our daily bread. Now I'm taking that daily. In occupational therapy, there's something called activities of daily living. Before you can get a bread done, it involves lots of processes. And you have to eat every day, which is an occupation. Now, for you to be able to get it done, you need to understand and master your activities daily. And that is one of the ways I feel God and occupational therapy is related. I hope you find this informative. Please like, comment, and share. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful day ahead.